Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time coming to my page, my name is Jahira, and this video is all about a life update video. I know you're probably looking for my Jamaican black castor oil update because it's been officially a year, but so much has happened since the last time I posted. I figured I'd kind of interrupt the whole process and give you an update as to what's been going on. So if you want to know what's going on and why I've been in my A and all that other good stuff and why there's an echo behind me, please keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to be looking down because I have a lot of stuff to catch you up on, and I don't want to skip over anything. But first things first, I moved from New York to Houston, Texas. Where do I even start? So I guess this is where I'm going to share a little bit more about my personality and my life. I haven't really been doing that, but I figured you've been with me this whole time, might as well give you a little bit of insight. So I literally packed up all of my stuff and drove across the country. I drove from Brooklyn, New York, that's where I'm born and raised, and moved all the way to Houston, Texas. I stopped in Virginia, like a pit stop. I stayed in Tennessee. I stayed in New Orleans. It was my first time going there. And then the last day I came all the way out to Houston. I had been wanting to leave New York for a very long time. Since I could remember, maybe like even in middle school, I've been wanting to leave New York because New York is just so congested and I've always liked having a lot of space. And throughout the years, when I was like an adult or young adult, I would visit like other states and kind of check out to see like, all right, could I live here? Could I not live here? And nothing about those other places kind of like spoke to me. So it wasn't until last year that I came out to Houston for a wedding, and I got a chance to kind of like see the town a little bit and just kind of experience it a little bit more than just staying at a hotel. And I really liked it, and it was kind of like, I could do this. You know what? I'm moving here. So that was back in September. And then I came back in September, I went back home, and I started buying bins and stuff. Like, you know what, I'm making this happen, I'm moving to Houston, etc., etc. And then Trump got in the White House, and I was like, Texas is a red state. Maybe I should pump my brakes a little bit. I don't know if I should really do this right now. Let me see how things play out. And I want to say from like December up until like May when I made my decision, like things just started unraveling in my life that just made it very uncomfortable for me to stay in New York. And so finally I said, you know what, F this, I'm just gonna take a chance and just see what happens, because I can't stay in New York anymore. Like, it's too expensive, it's too crowded, I was too stressed, I wasn't really living in New York. And I can get into that in some other video. I have a lot to catch you up on. So, you know, I decided to put my place up on the market. And I put my place up on the market, and within a week, I had a showing, and a week after that, I had a full asking price and a contract signed, and 24 hours after that, I had a job offer, and I had just put in a couple of applications online just to see if things played out, and everything kind of unraveled so fast that I was like, okay, I guess we're doing this. But it didn't happen so smoothly and so fast. There were a lot of hiccups on the road, and part of the reason why I didn't share anything about it was because up until even when I got here, I wasn't even sure if this was going to happen. Like, my job wasn't locked in. Even though I had a job offer, there were a lot of things that I had to put in place to even make that happen. And, you know, I drove out here on a whim because I needed to be here to start training, even though I didn't have the job locked in. And also, when I left, I still hadn't closed on my condo. Like, I still owned my place. So, you know, that was a hot mess because my lawyer at the time went on vacation, and, you know, he was taking so long to get back and do the paperwork. You know, he was like putting the buyer at risk of, like, you know, everything just not falling into place. So it wasn't up until like maybe like a week after, or maybe 10 days after I even got here, that everything was like official and I felt comfortable even sharing stuff. I actually still have some paperwork I gotta finish up, so I'm still not in the clear. But yeah, I decided, I drove, I packed up my stuff, I sold everything that I could, I packed up whatever I could in my car. I had my road dog, Wanda, love that woman. She rode with me the whole time, and I made it. And, you know, within like 24 hours, I got an apartment. And then I think like a week after that, I started like training at work, even though my paperwork wasn't set. So here I am in Houston, right? So that's catch up number one. Catch up number 2. What sounds like I'm saying catch up? I'm not saying catch up. Well, update. Update number 2. Okay, so update number 2. Oh, by the way, so if you hear the echo, it's because I'm in a new space. I don't have a setup here yet. That's a whole nother story. I think for the next few months, you guys are gonna get to know me really well. Besides this hair I call Zena. But update number 2 is about my hair. Lord Jesus, I cannot catch a break. So, oh my God. So y'all know that a year and a half ago, I went in for a trim, right? Are you listening to what I'm saying? I went in for a trim. My hair was down to here. I walked out with a bob. And since then, I've been growing it out. I started doing Jamaican black castor oil. That's part of the reason why some of you guys watch me. So I got 2 trims since then. And I went to go see April at Divashan all the way in Soho. Love her. If you're in Soho in Manhattan, check her out. She actually listens to you. And she was able to trim my hair, trim my ends, and keep the length because she knew what I was trying to do. So I come down here to Houston. Yay! I'm about to officially start work. Hooray! So I need to get a trim because my hair is looking like a mop. Like I have a mop on the top of my head because, you know, I told you guys my layers grow out kind of sideways or whatever. So I just needed a quick trim. My ends were really dry. My hair's been falling out. That's a whole nother conversation. So I needed a quick trim. I got a recommendation for this place called Planet Curls. I'm putting them on blast. Yes. Planet Curls. I made sure that they were trained by Divashan or something like that, so they understood what it was to do a dry, like curly cut. Let me tell you, she jacked up my hair. She jacked up my hair. I cried. I cannot even. So my hair on the back, which by the way, I've trimmed my hair twice on my own since then because that's how uneven and jacked up it was. But she trimmed my hair and, you know, she did really good at the beginning. And then all of a sudden she wanted to go in and kind of like fix up the layers. Let me show y'all something. Because there's a reason why my hair is like this. You know I don't like to straighten my hair. Let me show y'all something. I'm just going to show you one thing. When I tell you my hair is jacked up, look at this side. Look at this side. Do you see this? Do you see this? So you can only imagine when I wear my hair out curly, what kind of rat's nest I have on my head. But this is insane. Like I have 2 different haircuts. I can't catch a break. And my hair was getting long too. Ooh, I cannot catch a break. So I have decided, this is update number 2, y'all. I have decided I am no longer going to Divashan or any hair salon to cut my hair because it seems that people just don't understand and get a little too scissor happy with my hair. So I used to cut my hair way back before I used to wear my hair natural, and my hair was really long. I got it exactly how I wanted. I'm actually really good at it. I used to cut my friend's hair too. So the reason why my hair is straight is because I am slowly but surely going in and fixing how uneven my hair is. So I straightened my hair today to see where exactly it was. I evened out whatever I could, and then I just curled it for the sake of the video because I refuse to wear my hair out straight because it just looks horrible. I have like a jacked up mullet. I don't even know. Maybe one day I'll get a little comfortable and I'll show y'all down the line. Maybe give me a couple of more months, but Lord, it is. I'll prefer the bob. How about that? That's how bad it is. Remember the bob that I had? I prefer that haircut over this nonsense. But because I made so much progress over the last year and a half with the length, I'm not going there. I just wear my hair up in a bun most of the time now. So let me not even. Update number 3 because I can't. And the last update is that it is, what day is today? Today is August 29th, and Hurricane Harvey has hit, and this is a hot mess. This is kind of like a welcome to Houston. I'm okay. My place is not flooded, and my car is fine. But the first 2 nights, I ended up having to stay somewhere else because I couldn't even get on my block. But this is very interesting. I just hope that this is the last of it and this doesn't happen again. It's been a few hours since it stopped raining, and I'm looking out the window if you see me looking that way. But I went today earlier to volunteer because I just couldn't sit back and just watch people suffer, and you know, people are losing their family and friends and their belongings, and here I am. I just got here and my place is fine. I'm fine, you know, with a minor, you know, hiccup here and there as far as like staying at a hotel a couple nights. I decided to, you know, drive wherever I could and volunteer, and I spent the day today at my local church just sorting food that was being donated. And I was there for quite a few hours. They actually told us to go home. They were like, all right guys, you've been here long enough. So I'm definitely going to head back tomorrow and even the rest of the week, because there's no school for the rest of the week here in Houston. It's just so crazy. So that is the last update. So I guess where I'm taking things from here on out is I definitely want to keep updating you guys on my hair. I haven't been doing the Jamaican black castor oil because clearly I've been overwhelmed with so many changes in my life. So I am going to continue using the Jamaican black castor oil, but this time I'm actually going to add the fact of how I'm actually trimming my hair on my own. Especially for those of us that are terrified of going to the hair salon, because if I can help you avoid the catastrophe that I've been experiencing for the last 2 years, then please, by all means, like, follow along. So more than likely the next update on my hair will be a few weeks from now, where I'm doing the whole process of my Jamaican black castor oil, and also I'm going to show you how the whole process of me trimming my hair and, like, you know, how I'm doing that stuff, and maybe even showing you the progress of how I'm evening it out. At this point, I don't even care about the length. I want to keep it right here, but I just want it to even out because it's just a completely different haircut. So that's going to be my focus for my hair for the next, like, probably year or so. So if you want to watch that, give me a thumbs up. If you want to know more about, like, my transition here in Houston, going from New York to Houston, give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments. If you want to see a tour of my place and how I'm decorating it, I'm going the minimalist route this time. Give me a thumbs up. So at this point, I'm pretty much open to your suggestion, because it's just so much and there's so many layers to me, and I feel like I'm kind of like jibbing you guys because my personality, I'm just a hot mess, and, you know, I mean, you guys will see. But anything you guys want to see, just give me a thumbs up and I will do my best to make it happen. So if you are still watching, thank you so much for watching this till the end. I appreciate you. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.